doing up there, crazy? Look at that. The snow's all gone again. Yeah, it rained last night. I think the snow started melting before it started raining though, because the water was pouring off the roof. Yeah. Something to keep in mind if you have rain barrels is that any overflow hoses are going to be frozen. And so having a functional secondary overflow that doesn't flood your basement is really important. I did get to go skiing yesterday. Thank golly. I'd be so frustrated right now if I hadn't. It was after dark and right after I got my new tires, and the tires are amazing, but my chicken and light for the car came back on the way there. I think it's when I try and accelerate when going up a hill. If I'm not gentle with it, it cylinder misfires. Maybe if I just don't do that anymore. So here's the secondary overflow on this one, and that one, the downspout isn't what gets the water. It just pours off the roof like a waterfall, so we don't worry about that one. But this one, I think I need to do more to get it flowing away from the house. Honestly, I really think I need to do more to get this right here, this flowing away from the house, because it's still sometimes, when it's in overflow mode, because it still sometimes gets in the bulkhead here, and I'm not a fan of that. You can see that absolutely all of the snow is completely gone, and that was just 2 days ago. It was 4, maybe 5 inches of snow. So these are our normal winters these days. It'll snow, and then the wind direction will change, and we'll get the southern weather, which in the northern hemisphere, the southern weather is warmer and the northern weather is colder. In the southern hemisphere, it's the other way around, you know, because polar ends of the planet are the chilly parts, right? So this is what everything's looking like right now. With these stubby pieces of EFT that I got, I'm starting to think I'm going to use them to mark where, like, not to walk. And I'm going to start in the retainer walls down the hill. Because I notice when I take guests down there now, because a lot of the hills is giving out on the uphill side, people tend to walk on my potted plants. We're real early in this video. I can go show you what I'm talking about. Maybe take one with me. Ooh, wait. Sorry for the direction change. Derp, 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 derp. Let's just take a couple so I can demonstrate. And go this way now. How indecisive could I possibly be, huh? Well, probably more than this. I could probably be more indecisive. Got these rocks cut into the hill still. I do have a video of me doing those and tips on how to make good, stable, long-lasting stairs, because those are like 4 years old now. I do want to put one more step on this, and I've been saying that for like 2 years now, and it's sitting right there. I just haven't gotten around to it. And they're cement blocks, not rocks technically, but whatever. And I also still need to continue the 4-year ago project of cutting the front lips off of these tires here. But if you're wondering how I'm so comfortably walking down a sheer cliff face, basically, there's your answer. So, I need to figure out a way to help this soil not slough off, right? That's a thing. That's a thing I've been dealing with. I'm not a fan of dealing with it, but as it is, I go through and dig it out every now and again. But you can see like it slopes here, and a lot of people come and they step right here, and there's a bunch of plants there, and the rocks that mark the beginning of the planted area generally are obscured by leaves and compost and all kind of stuff. So I do think that this is going to be a halfway decent way of, even without anything on top, of guiding people where they should step, or at least where they should not step. And since I apparently have an unlimited supply of stub ends of EFT over a period of time, it's something that just keeps and keeps and keeps popping up in the trash on the dock, then I should probably be able to take care of that problem completely in this way. And then slowly take care of figuring out the uphill ... question mark. What do? Yeah, what do I do about the uphill part is definitely an issue, especially while I still have so many invasives that I'm trying to get out. It's really difficult to plant something that would root base stabilize that while I'm still in the middle of the other part of that question, you know. Not sure what to do about this either. There is a burrow underneath the mushrooms that I can't tell if they actually took or not, because I wasn't down here enough during the regular growing season to find out. But yes, that's something I think I'm going to use the FD for, and I'm genuinely very annoyed yet again by the lack of weather staying. As much as it seems like, oh, how nice, it's genuinely extremely frustrating. Also, our river's a bit flooded right now. It's extremely frustrating. The animals are all coming out of dormancy midway through the year, and so the herbivore pressure is so intense because they wake up hungry in the middle of winter when nothing's alive. And some of the plants break dormancy too soon, and a lot of the plants I can't transplant midwinter without a huge rigmarole and about 6 inches of mulch to keep things in the ground, because the freeze thaw, it pushes them right out the dirt. So I'm learning to work with it, but it is incredibly frustrating. Incredibly frustrating to work with. It's kind of a gray day. There's the moon. But even on gray days, it's still nice to be outside, and it's cool to see the hill get all sparkly and cute. So I think I just identified a purpose for my EFT, because the snake root plant is doing the herbivore protection job down there. So I don't need like fencing at all, but I do need human guards. We can call them human guards, right? They're guards that keep the humans from tromping on things, because they just don't know. I mean, it's not like it's obvious. It's very unclear if you don't have the entire layout completely super memorized at a high detail level like I do. So, you know, no judgment, but I've been trying to figure out what to do about it for quite a while. I've also been coming through and occasionally trying to twist these, because I realized when I put in, that's the actual nut, hazelnut. I realized when I put in my animal guards around these that are cuttings from the hedge, that they could potentially end up rooting, and I don't want them to. So, because I got enough invasive Chinese privet, that's why I take big branches out of it, and I'm slowly trying to replace it with like nitrogen fixers and food crops and stuff like that. So we're gonna see how all of this goes. But yeah, it's kind of chilly, but the garden's doing good. The garden's doing good. It's getting a little dark already, but not getting dark quite as early as it has been in the past. So we'll just say thank you so much for visiting the cliffside. A lot of times mine go 12 to 20, so this is a little bit short, but not super short. And I hope you're taking care. Bye.